Hey everybody, welcome back to Adventures with Spackmann. Today, we are backpacking with a refrigerator. It's actually a refrigerator freezer combo. We just finished setting up camp. We are here on private land. Our buddy allowed us to come back onto his property and make a campsite. We've been spending all day. We really cleaned it up. We made a fire pit. We got our bed set up. And now it's time for step 2. Jay just poured himself a Captain Morgan and Pepsi. Cheers, guys. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Nothing like a good Captain Pepsi.
Ugh. And a good beer. Cheers again.
Cheers.
All right. So it's getting kind of late in the day now. The sun's going down. We gathered wood. We cleaned up the site. We got our beds situated. Now this backpacking refrigerator, it's really not meant for backpacking. It's to replace your cooler and ice. It's from a company called Ice Co. They also sent me this chair along with the refrigerator and a battery pack to power the fridge. We got some burgers sitting in there, some beers and some Pepsis. We've had a long day. Jay worked before we came out here.
Yep.
We raked up this whole site, dug up all these rocks from the woods, cut up a ton of wood. Jay got a new chainsaw, a battery-operated chainsaw. It's gonna be a game changer for hot tenting. But I hope you guys stick around. It's gonna be a good video. That is a pretty cool little refrigerator. You can actually set the temperature down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. I was freezing ice in that thing. It's pretty cool. So stick around, guys. Cheers. All right, guys, so you want to see around our campsite that we built? Let me show you. So right here is the creek. Then if we come from the creek, we raked all this. Here's our wood pile. Here is the fire pit we made. This is a little cook area. We pushed coals out into here and we put the grate over it. Well, this is the fire pit. We like the fire pit. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice. We raked up a spot over there for my tent. And then over here, we set up a tarp and raked out his area. And then here it is from Jay's tent. It's a pretty spot, guys. This is beautiful. Hey guys, it's 11 o'clock at night. We got a couple done burgers. Jay's still cooking his. Mine are all done. I'm gonna try it right now. That's delicious. So good. I put some pickled banana peppers and mustard and ketchup on there. So good. Oh, dude, that's so good. I am quite a few beers and drinks deep right now. Feeling really good. Wicked good stuff, guys. See you at bedtime. Cheers. 12:30. We had dinner. We drank a bunch of beers and Captain Morgan and Cokes, or Pepsi, either or, however you want to think about it. Now it's time for bed. We will see you in the morning. So good night, guys. Good morning, guys. It is 7:30 in the morning. I slept great. Only you can prevent forest fires. This is my new favorite mug. Cheers. Cheers, Jay.
Cheers.
Good morning, guys. Beautiful morning. It's a little cold out. The sun's starting to come up. The refrigerator freezer worked great. It's still on. battery is sitting at 65% and the refrigerator sitting at 39 degrees. Now, I think the reason why it's lasted so long is because it was cold last night, so it didn't have to stay on constantly to keep it cold. But our burgers stayed fresh. The turkey in there is still fresh. All of our food stayed fresh. Beers were cold last night. Sodas were cold. It's pretty cool. I'll give you my final thoughts on the whole setup at the end of this video. But thanks for joining us, guys. Hopefully you've made it this far. Cheers. Good morning. It's been a fun trip.
Oh, yeah.
Making the campsite was really fun last night. I enjoyed it. Jay enjoyed it. The owner of the land came out last night and had a few beers with us. That was cool. Look at this cup. Please help prevent wildfires. Smokey the Bear. Oh, I'm wearing my Smokey the Bear shirt too. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you, it was planned, but I completely forgot already. I did plan on wearing the shirt to match the mug, but I forgot. So here it is. Cheers. All right, so let's talk about these products that Iceco sent me to review. Right here we have the Iceco 12-quart freezer. It has a digital setting. You can set it down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can actually make ice in this cooler, or in this freezer. So no more needing ice, which is really cool. They sent me this little battery pack too. Right now it's at 60%. Hopefully you can see that. This has been running. I hooked this up at around 1:30 yesterday afternoon. It's been running for 20 hours. It's crazy. Last night, the temperatures dipped down to about 35, I think it was. I have a feeling this didn't kick on very much throughout the night because it was cold out. This is also a chair they sent me, a low-profile beach chair. You can adjust it to different settings. So if you want to recline, you can do that. And sunbathe on the beach. The chair comes with backpack straps. So yesterday when we backpacked in here, I was wearing this on my back and I had my sleeping bag and another bag attached to the back of it. So it was like an external frame backpack chair. So it turned into my chair when we got here. Another cool thing about it, let's get these buckles, these straps out of the way so we can see. It has a leg that comes down. So if you want to recline it all the way, you lift up the arms, go right back. And then you have 2/3 of a cot. Now think about that, guys. 2/3 of a cot, all I need is another third of a cot to have my feet up in the air. So, backpack, chair, and cot. What do you think about that? Cot, chair, backpack? Not a bad deal. All right, let's go check out that freezer again. You open it up, it's got this cool little latching system. Very smooth. And the hinges are child safe, which is a cool feature too. So it's not gonna close on little fingers. It has room for 18 cans or 6 bottles of wine, whichever you prefer. Right here we have a chart that tells you the temperature settings for the various items that you might wanna keep in your freezer. Down here at frozen food, it says to set it to 0 degrees. It has an LED light on the inside. If you've been thinking about getting a portable freezer for your outdoor adventures, either camping at a campground, obviously it's not meant for backpacking. I have a backpacking trailer and I was able to get it back here. We're only a half mile from the road, so we're not very far. But it worked well on the backpacking trailer, and the chair carrying my gear on my back, it worked well. No more ice. Possibly. I mean, when we go on canoe trips and stuff, maybe we'll use this instead of a bigger cooler. So if you've been thinking about ditching the ice and getting a refrigerator freezer combo for days at the lake, camping, anything like that, off-grid living, I was able to charge this battery off of a 100-watt solar panel while it was running the freezer all day. So that's pretty cool. If you can charge it and run it off the sun to keep your stuff cold, off-grid freezer fridge. So it definitely has some uses. I will leave links to all these products down in the description if you're interested. Thank you, Iceco, for sending this out for review. If you like this sort of thing, think about hitting the subscribe button. I'll leave it right here in the middle. Thanks for joining us in this one. We'll see you guys in the next one.